So, hello and welcome to the stream, guys. You probably haven't seen us since before Christmas, I think. We are back. We're quite busy, if you haven't noticed at the moment. I don't know if any of you have heard the news, but we are closing the shop in the arena, unfortunately, on the 15th January. So, that's some sad news, but we will continue online and everything like that. Just this stream will obviously that'll be the end of the streaming, unless we get some sort of miracle, which would be lovely, but I don't know. But yeah, we are back for as many streams as we can get in these last 2 weeks that we've got. So we've only got next weekend really, but we've been trying desperately to squeeze some more streams in when we get a chance. Yeah, it's just been mental. We've had to pull everything apart again and sort all the storage out and everything, so it's been quite busy for all of us, and we're quite short staffed as well, which doesn't really help to do much. But in case you haven't met me before, I am Will. Usually have Chris on here, but I'm occasionally on here when Chris is busy. Chris is actually on site at Driver Wood today. Not completely shutting down though. We will continue to be an online store. We also will have we'll be operating out warehouse and stuff like that. So we will still be like click and collect if people wanted to come down and still see and touch things. That's totally possible. Yes, the arena unfortunately is going to be closing, and the physical shop and cafe downstairs are also closing. So we're just switching to online only. Which is sad, but unfortunately it's the way things are going in the UK. It's good times over here. But anyway, let's not dwell on the bad news. We've got a good game in today. We've got 14 players. It was going to be 15, so we were going to run 3 teams, but I think we're just going to try the 2. See how it gets on with that. We might split them into 4 potentially later. But we'll see how they go with the 2 teams. They're just doing the safety briefing. I actually accidentally pressed the live button a bit earlier than I wanted to, so you're going to be waiting a few minutes till the safety briefing is finished. But he's got everyone ready to play, just to sort teams and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a bit sad. Unfortunately, when times come hard with money, hobbies do take a hit first. So bear that in mind. Always support your local hobbies and stuff like that if you can. Obviously, if you can't, then that's fair enough as well. It is unfortunately hard times in the UK at the moment for a lot of businesses, especially the smaller ones. Things like rent and electricity going up as well, which isn't good. And yeah, it's all a bit sad, but it is what it is. Bear with me one sec. So yeah, not too long till the game starts there. Just finish up the safety briefing, and he's going to sort teams out. So we'll be about 5 minutes or so. We're going to start off with a team deathmatch as well, which is a good one. nice one to get started, so all the players get used to playing with each other and the arena. We've got some newbies tonight, lots of rentals and things like that as well. But we also have some players that have played here for a very long time, so yeah, it's going to be quite an interesting one. remember the buttons though. There they are. So there we go. That's the red team heading over to the red side of the arena, as you can see up there. Here you can see the colour code. I need to turn my lights on. Give me a moment. And there we go. Okay, so we've got the reds at the bow spawn, which I believe is this one. There we go. And then we've got the greens at the stern. They're not quite there yet though. Waiting on them. So this first game is team deathmatch. Let's get that slide up so you can see what it is. So in team deathmatch, it's basically a straight up shooting each other kind of style game. They have unlimited lives. The game is won by total player kills. The respawn buttons count the total amount of times that team has died. So the teams with the least amount of respawns at the end will win. It's super simple. You'll see players will press a little button in the spawn. I can show you that. Matt is actually demonstrating it right now to one of the teams. There you go. So you see Matt pressing the button. They'll press the button as they respawn, then they'll count to 5, and then they'll head back in. Just how Matt's demonstrating there. That's good timing, wasn't it? So what we got? Okay, so the reds are pretty much ready to go. It should be okay. Yeah, there's 2 players hiding just in the corner there. I couldn't quite see them. Oh, the chair's just made me look really small. Okay. I always catch my feet on the paddles on this chair. Okay, so we should be ready to go soon. Nice. Playing the same thing he did to the greens to the reds. Oh, Matt's shouting. I think we're going to start. And that is game on. Let me know what the sound levels are like, guys. It's been a while since I've been up here on this computer and people like fiddling with the buttons, so hopefully it's all good for you guys, but I don't know. Off to a good start. There's a couple of players out already. There's quite a few greens that have just been shot out, and only there we go. They're fairly even. 3 and 3. 3 and 4 now. The reds technically in the lead currently. It's just changed. Gun troubles already by the looks of it from the reds. Oh no, he's back in. So you'll see them press the button there. That will basically change the tally here at the bottom. If you can see this here, this is the greens respawns, this is the red respawn. So whoever's number is lower at the end is the winning team, obviously, because it means that they've got the other team out even more times. These are 10-minute games as well, so hopefully we've got a quick turnaround. We should have a good one as well. We were going to do like rotating games. The greens seem to be moving around a lot more as a group, which is a good thing, but it seems to be getting them shot a lot more. There's 12 respawns for the red team. Sorry, 14 and then 17, so not much difference in the respawns there at the moment. I know we've got some notorious team killers on the green team. I won't mention any names, but those of you who know will know. I like singling people out, but it is funny. It's only a joke, but you see me looking about and stuff like that, looking up and down. There's monitors everywhere in here. I've got one there, one there, one there. There's one up there as well. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything. This is a sort of like a fully... well, we obviously got Matt as the marshal in the arena, but we can technically fully marshal this by cameras as well. It's best to have someone in the arena, obviously, too. But I can see the whole of the arena. Okay. I have to do this all over the place, which is a shame. We put so much effort into this arena, and it's I'm going to start pulling it apart soon, which is a bit sad. Considering I did this little design here at the bottom, well, the original one, it was just drawn on paper. Tried to design it in a way that you have to constantly move, so there's always a few places you can get shot from at any one time. There's no dead ends. Or there's like a target in the corner or something like that. All those flashy colours and stuff are all our camera coverage as well. I believe the yellow ones, yeah, the yellow ones are the cameras that you guys can see. And there's a few red ones that we don't have the same system as the stream cameras. Oh, I'm going blurry. I'm sorry that. Someone keeps turning on the autofocus, and it's super annoying. There we go. Don't know why that keeps getting filtered. Whatever. There we go, it's sorted now. But yeah, once again, let us know what the sound levels are like if you can, please, guys. I think it's fine, but I don't know. Visually, it looks fine. I'll have to do a test in a minute when we're on a break. So both teams super even. The greens are now in fact in the lead. They've taken the lead. 34 respawns to 38 respawns for the reds. So we are getting there with that. About 2 minutes left. You have 2 minutes left, Matt. 2 minutes left. Still really close, just one respawn difference, so that tells us we're going to have some good games today. Nice and even. If you are just joining us, this is Team Deathmatch. We have 7v7, I believe. We don't usually run 14 in the arena. We can run up to, I think it's 25 in the arena at a time, something silly like that. But obviously we don't do that. But we have got a lot of rental players and stuff today on both sides, so we thought we'd give it a go with having more players on each team than we normally do. It's only one more player than we normally do. Makes it easier to manage as well. Don't have to juggle people around so much. We've got some juggling to do tomorrow, though, I'll tell you that. We've got quite a few people booked in, so it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Going to be constant games, hopefully. Apart from the lunchtime, obviously, because I need my lunch. But yeah, you should see me from about 10 o'clock-ish onwards, I imagine, until 6 o'clock, really. We're stopping for an hour midday at 1 till 2, but then continuing onwards with just as many people, even more actually in the afternoon. Well, we've got Dan, our usual marshal, is playing tomorrow actually, and Matt will be marshalling, so Dan's going to give Matt a hand while he plays, and then obviously here as well. All the games and an eye and everything for everyone. We've got quite a lot of respawns now. It has suddenly jumped in the Greens' favour. There's 51 respawns on the Greens and 60 for the Reds, so the Greens suddenly doing a lot better. I'm muted, there we go. So, I believe that was a green win. Okay, so that was a green win. So, well done to the green team. There. We'll be back shortly with more games. I'll still be here talking to you guys, but I will put you guys on a little ad break while we wait. Okay, sorry, Matt keeps talking to me, so I have to keep stop talking to you guys. We will be back shortly. There is... I'm just going to put you guys on a little bit of a break while we wait. So yeah, I'll get this stuff sorted here. Okay, oh, I'm not on camera, I just noticed that. There we go. Oh, no, I'm still not there. Why am I not there? There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Just getting the players reloaded. Hopefully, it'll be a couple minutes. Everybody used quite a lot of ammo in that one. There was quite a lot of shooting going on, which is good. Everyone's having fun. Yeah, we will see what happens in the next round, but that was fairly even. The Greens did win at the end, so let's put that in the chat so we remember. So who do you guys think is going to win the next match? I would do a poll, but I have no idea how to do on this one. Okay, so it looks like everyone appears to be ready to go. Sorry if I'm looking into space. I'm checking out some settings. So this time we've got the reds at the stern side of the arena and the greens at the bow. So this is team deathmatch, like the last game. And Matt's just checking everybody's ready. Hear him shouting. Okay, here we go. I think some players have been switched around by the looks of things. I'm pretty sure David was on the green team. I might be wrong. I might just be being stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. There's a dog. I've seen a dog on the camera downstairs. Little dog running around. Bit slower pace this time. Everybody sort of went mental last game. They've decided to take it a little bit slower. I have a feeling Matt's about to get shot by a player. Look here. This player here seems to think Matt is a player, I think. And he's about to get shot. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. Let's see how he does. There's lots of people aiming at where he's poking out. And there you go, he got done. So Green's again taking a bit of a lead. Not too much of a lead though. Not anything to worry about. I notice I've got a big coat on. A bit chilly in the office today. Starting to warm up. They tend to turn the heating off in this building on the weekends. It's always fun for us. It was on quite late last night. I turned it off today. Not as cold as it was the other week though. That was very, very cold. And we had the snow just out of the blue, and then it stayed with us for a good week. We didn't go above 0 for a long time. That felt like it wasn't ever going to disappear, but now it's gone now. It's funny, you hate it every time because it gets annoying. Snow everywhere, and then you miss it when it's gone. So Greens with 19 respawns, which does put them in the lead. Reds not far behind, 26. So not too much difference in spawns there, which is nice. Only 6 difference now, with 27 for the Reds and 21 for the Greens there. You can see that down here at the bottom where my cursor is. Those are the respawns. Everyone seems to be doing some side action. We haven't got much going on in the centre. Everybody's going along the sides. Just saying to Matt just then, he asked about team balance, and I think it's pretty okay at the moment. The Greens are in the lead by about 10 respawns there, but I don't think it's anything we should worry too much about just yet. We'll keep an eye on it though. We don't like things that got unbalanced because it's not fun for anyone then. It's all about fun in it, so. So the Greens are starting to sort of take a bit of a heavy lead now. It's not too bad. It looks a bit nastier because there's, for some reason, when you compare 42 to 30, well, to 29, it looks a bit different. But now that it's gone to 30, it doesn't look so bad. I guess it's just a mental thing. It's about a 13 respawn difference there. So Green's in the lead by 13 points. About 2.5 minutes left. I'll let the players know when we get to about 2 minutes, because that usually incites some mentalness to kick off there. Everybody starts going crazy because there's not much time left. said 2 minutes, but I'm pretty sure Matt said 1 there. Don't know why I said that. But there we go. Got 1 minute left now. The last 15 odd seconds left of the game now. Green's still in the lead, not by much. Still fairly. I think they are slightly. They're playing slightly better, but there's not much to worry about, I don't think. And that is game over. Okay, so. That was obviously a green win there, so well done to the green team. Get that up on the screen for you guys. Yeah, why is it doing that? There we go. Push it down a little bit so you can see what's going on. There we go. Okay. So we will be back shortly with a different game mode, I believe. I'll let you know what that is closer to the time. But for now, we're going to go on a little ad break. So we'll be back shortly. Looking at settings, things are available. We're now on affiliate status on Twitch, so there's a lot more things we can have a look at. Bit of a shame, really, because we've worked all this time, and then we get affiliate, and then unfortunately the arena may no longer be. Will no longer be operating from the middle of January. 15th is our last day. It's booking up. There are some spaces still available. There are some spaces still available for the last weekend, and there's quite a few. There's quite a few. Sorry, Matt keeps talking. There's quite a few available during the week, so if you wanted to get a game in and you go to your weekdays, there's still space available on the weekdays. As for the weekends, there might only be 1 or 2 spaces left, I believe. I think it's booking up pretty quick. I can have a look actually. Next weekend. There's still spaces on Saturday in the morning, plenty of space then, so we're booked in then. There's quite a few people booked in on the afternoon. What's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we've got 18 players booked in for the afternoon. So there's still some spaces. There's 24. So there's 6 spaces for the afternoon, but there's a bunch for the morning still. Some of those people are already doing half days, so still quite a few there. So get the message out to your teams, your little Airsoft group chats and stuff like that, and get yourself booked in before it's too late. The Sunday we have no availability in the morning, but the afternoon we have 22 slots, I believe. Yes, yeah, we've got 2 people booked in for the full day. Basically, they're staying on, but the whole morning is booked out. But there's quite a few spaces on that Sunday afternoon, which is the last day, which will be going to be a laugh because obviously we're all going to be in a funny mood. So we're going to have a bit of fun with that, hopefully. And like I said, there's plenty of space during the week, so if you wanted to book in on a weekday, feel free. Obviously the range is open as well, I believe. I think we might be closing it on the Friday. That's the last day that will be open. Not sure, but that's still there. If you want to just come and have a blink on the target system, which is always a bit fun. I like doing that myself. Sometimes I don't feel like running about and getting shot. So the Greens won that round, didn't they? Let's see if the Reds can do better in the next next line up there. What's happened here? Jeez. I just wanted to deafen me then. Sure. I don't know if you heard that. That hurt my ears. Someone pressed the radio button really loud. Okay. I think we're just waiting, to be honest. Some of the players are in the shop getting drinks and refueling and getting ammo and things like that. Some of them still reloading. So yeah, unfortunately you're just stuck with me. We've got some new stuff actually coming in this week, which is going to be cool. Something I'm quite excited about that we've actually ordered for myself, but is available if anybody else is interested. The next just gone. It's I don't know if you've seen them. I'll try and find an image for you guys. Basically, I can't get the image on there because I haven't got the login. But if you've ever seen those little fold-out Glocks, they're like a little box, and you go like that, and it turns into a Glock. With a stock on it. It's really cool. And recently a company called Aegis has brought out a kit so you can convert your Glock into one of those, which is really cool because they're very hard to come by, the original ones. And if you've got one, you're very lucky, or you've got one and it doesn't work. That's usually the case. They're notorious for not working, but they're really cool. Everybody wanted one and they all disappeared. But this new company's brought them out again. They're not cheap. They're about £330, £350, something like that. But they're super cool, and you obviously do need to sacrifice a Glock as well to put in there. But there's plenty of videos on how to do it. It's super easy. It's literally just putting pins out and popping stuff into in the kit basically, which is cool. But yeah, that's really cool. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, these kits. I've got one ordered for myself, which was actually an accident. I put it in the basket when they were originally in stock, and it stayed in the basket. Then we made an order, and then it got ordered because they came back in stock. I was like, oops. But oh well. So that's coming for myself. But again, they are at the moment available. If anybody's interested, let us know. We can order them in. We do have AAPO1 and Glock 17 mag adapters for HBA coming to like is it M4 adapter, I think it is. So something we've been trying to get hold of for a long time. We've actually managed to get some, which is cool. So that's something that's really good news. So you can actually get a full setup. We've got AAPs coming in again. We've got just regular gas mags if you want to do that as well. With those, we've recently got loads of new pistols in. We've got some of the Evolution Glocks in again. One of the newer ones called the Warrior, I think. Like a fancier Glock. They both come in hard cases. They're very nice. I actually like the feel of them. They just look a lot better quality than just the standard ones you get in WWE. They're very nice. Quite surprised. And they've got stainless steel. What's the word? Like valves and things like that. So a lot of the time, I see a lot of people breaking the valves, the brass ones, because they're quite soft brass ones. I think there's reasons to have them made of brass, but the stainless steel ones, they're not going to break so much, so you can you can lube them up and change your O-rings and stuff like that without worrying about them, I think. They'll last a lot longer, which is really good, in my opinion anyway. They also have a stainless steel hop-up in them as well, which is quite an interesting one. You don't usually get that as a stock thing, and they're not too badly priced. I think the fancier one is the more expensive one at £180. The other one's cheaper, so they're a good thing to look at. We've got full auto Desert Eagle coming in as well. The Cybergun one, which is WE, I think. It's a black one with the full auto function. Nice one. It's not the Tiger Stripey one. It's like the proper Desert Eagle, the nice one. One of them coming in. We got one of the new Mark 23s as well, the Ascend ones, which have got the adjustable hop and stuff as standard. They got maple leaf barrel and hop unit in there as well, and rubber. They're very good. So there's that coming in. We've got mags for those as well. What else have we got? I can't remember off the top of my head. Lots of things that I've set up and I can't remember. Yeah, we've got a few new pistols and things. One of the things that was quite popular when they first come out, and I haven't seen them for a long time to be fair, so they might be popular again now that they've come back in stock, are the Elite Force Hater revolver, like the H8R revolver. With like, they take the little discs, but instead of the shells, you have like a disc with 8 BBs in there. And you can carry so many of them. They don't weigh anything. They're tiny. You can carry like a stupid amount. In one pouch, you can probably fit about 10 or 12 these little shell things. These little discs. They're awesome. And they shoot pretty far as well. They've got hop up in them. They're CO2 powered, so that's pretty cool. And if I was to get a revolver, it would be something like that. It's actually a bit more practical. We can reload it. Don't worry about it. I think that's it. That's all. Well, I think there's other stuff as well, like gas and things like that as well. There's a gold ARB9 coming in as well. That's the stealth edition suppressor and the gold, nice fancy bits on it. I think it comes with the mid-cap as well. That's nice as well, one of them. Some other bits as well, there's loads of stuff coming in, so keep an eye out on our website and everything for that. If you want to come down and have a look at stuff, feel free to. Still be down where we usually are, Even after the doors on the shop shut, we are still going to be operating from the same area, so we don't need to change address. If you do want to come down and look at stuff, you totally can. We operate out of a warehouse, so it's not going to be so much of a display, but we might have a little display, I don't know. Depends on the space. But if you want to look at stuff, you can always come down and ask us, and we can sort that out for you, so you can have a touchy-feely. Everybody likes a bit of a touchy-feely. Okay, I think the next game we're playing is 2 Shooter Flip, and players are ready. Some of them are heading in now, so I'll get the little card up when we get a few more players in the arena. There's only 2 in there so far. We all know how long Airsofters take to get ready. Okay, so 2 Shooter Flip is a good fun little game that basically revolves around the targets. So both teams, I believe, have unlimited lives. Yep, there we go, unlimited lives. Teams must flip the targets and dominate the targets across the whole arena to their team's colour. They win by holding the targets for the most accumulated time over the 10-minute game. There's a few different things. So respawns are counted and divided from the total time held. So you don't want to respawn too much. This means the games can be won or lost by being too aggressive as well. So if you're not aggressive enough, you don't want to be dying loads, because that will negatively affect your score. What did I say? Players going back out of the arena, forgetting things. Cool. Alright. I think... There we go, I think we're all ready now. I'm going to switch over. Matt's just going to do a final check, I think, on both teams. And here we go. This is a cool game. You'll see the points going off here. You can always tell if it's even or not if they both stick at around sort of like 10 points each. At the moment, there's 4 targets that have not been shot, but it looks fairly even. We've got 8 and 8, so it's still 2 targets each that the players will want to find. If we had a little more time, be able to tell you exactly where those targets are, but we didn't really have the time to sort that out, unfortunately. And I don't think we're not going to have the time now to sort that, so we'll have to just guess where they are. There's only 3 targets now, I think. Sorry, I thought someone was coming in the office. There's only 3 targets now. No one's got. One team that apparently hasn't respawned at all. That was a funny 5 seconds there from the green player. If they can count to 5. This guy can. These two can count to 5, so that's good. The previous guy walked in, waddled about for about 2 seconds, and then well, these guys count a bit slower, counting to 5 actually. But there you go. The problem when players just instantly respawn, it doesn't break the gameplay up. If somebody goes round and shoots a bunch of people, and then they all have to wait 5 seconds to respawn, it's it opens the gameplay up to one team being able to move up a bit. If players don't do that, then it doesn't. There, I just saw one there. There are players doing it. I am going to have to tell Matt to remind players to be able to remember to count to 5. Love it when Matt walks across the arena, he shouts very loud. Doesn't want to get shot, but I suppose that works. And most of them now counting to 5. I think they might have overheard me on the radio. And that is the sort of the pros of the radios. You can kind of say things over the radio, and then the players they overhear it, and then they will go, oops, and not do it again, which is good. Matt will have words with people, obviously, as well. Yeah, I think green specifically are okay at the moment. Some of the red players are fine, but others not counting. I think as soon as I've said that though over the radio, it's definitely changed. So. Reds appear to... Oh, I don't know actually, it keeps changing. The lead is changing quite a bit. The greens have got a lot less respawns than the reds do, but I think I've seen the reds have majority targets for a bit longer. It's hard to tell when it's so close on the points like that, because the respawns do make a difference. They don't make as much as difference as the points do though, so it could even it out, but it's hard to tell. There's ways to tell, but there's all sorts of numbers to look at, and I don't understand quite how it works. I don't think anybody does. So we just go by the scoreboard, it's much easier. So if I'm fidgeting as well, I'm very cold. I keep warm. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if I was muted at all then. I have a feeling I probably was. In case I was, I'll just repeat myself. I was talking about the Reds had sort of taken a bit of a stronger lead, so I was kind of think they're more likely to win at this point in time, but the respawns, the Greens have definitely got a few more. A few more kills on the Reds than the Reds do on the Greens there. So Reds running behind a little bit on spawns. I don't know how much that's going to affect their score though. I don't think it's as effective as the points, but we will see in just about 2 minutes time. Still rooting for the Reds, I think. They have fell quite far behind on spawns though, so I could be wrong. We've got about a minute and a half left. Maybe I'll eat my words. Greens have won 2 rounds this morning. They won, well, this afternoon. Already, they've won it was team deathmatch, 2 rounds of team deathmatch. So we'll see if the Reds, this might be their game, this might be their sort of like game mode. We'll see how they get on. One minute remaining. There's just 1 minute left there. The last 5 seconds now. Okay, so that looks like it was a green win. What? I'm always wrong. So well done to the Greens. I think the score, the points there, just the respawns just sort of made all the difference there. So sorry, Reds, but stop dying. I think the Reds definitely won on the objective, I think, but the respawns, there was quite a difference in respawns at the end. There's 20 difference there, so I think it was a very close one. Yeah, it was actually very close in fact. But yeah, unfortunately, Reds get good. We'll be back shortly after a little break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to do another round of that. So, sorry Reds, but you need to step your game up a little bit apparently. The first 2 rounds was super close, were super close, sorry, but that one was a bit of a, I don't know, it's hard to tell. They got stomped on kills, definitely, but objectives, they played the objective a lot easier, a lot better than the Greens did, 100%. But those kills really, that lost them the game, unfortunately. So it just goes to show how much that actually, how important that is, to make sure you don't die so much. You may be running for the objective, but think about things a little more. I think the Reds could have won that if they weren't as aggressive. They were still quite far ahead on objective points than the Greens were. The Greens didn't seem too fussed about the objective, to tell you the truth. Maybe Reds tone it back a little bit, don't be so aggressive, but might not be that with the other things as well, it's hard to tell. Oh yeah, so we will be back here in the round of shortly. Yeah, what was I talking about before? I was talking about stuff coming in, wasn't I? There's something exciting that would come in. I think it's exciting. So we might do some reshuffling soon. We're not sure. It's hard to tell. There's objective players that are doing well. And we'll see. We'll see what we need to do. Oh yeah, I was about to tell you what we've got coming in. So we've got there's a couple TM bits and bobs coming in. We've got the electric MP7s coming in. A lot of people like those. They're nice and sort of they're decent for the money. Yeah, they're decent for the money, and they're ideal as a little sidearm or CPB gun. They're great. Mags are quite cheap and easy to get hold of too, which is nice. The other thing we've got TM coming in are the they're quite hard to get hold of. But yeah, we've got them coming in. The little MP7. Sorry, Matt keeps talking to me and he doesn't seem to realise I'm talking to people on here. Then we've got the Vorpal Bunny pistols, the little pink pistols coming in. We've only got 2 of them. Actually, we've only got 1 of them because I've already bought one. But yeah, they're really cool. They are. They're very sought after and they're quite difficult to get hold of. Yeah, quite difficult to come by sometimes, those little pistols. I've wanted one for a long time. I'm never ever going to shoot it. This comes in like a nice little box. I think it's from an anime. I don't know. But I collect a lot of the TM pistols, especially the little smaller ones. I've got all of them pretty much. All the tiny ones like the Curve, the LCP, the LCP2, like the Mauser and stuff like that. Not the Mauser. Makarov. Mauser. Little Makarov, loads of stuff like that. The tiny Glocks, the 22s, the 26. Got those. I like all the small ones. Yeah, should be good fun. We're just waiting on one player now, so I'll re-explain the game. So this is 2-shooter flip, round 2. 5 teams have unlimited lives again, like you can see there. Teams must flip the targets and dominate the targets across the whole arena to their own team's colour, and they will win by holding the targets for the most accumulated time over 10 minutes. There's a few factors though. So respawns are counted. They will be divided from the total time held. This means games can be won or lost by being too aggressive or not being aggressive enough. So like we saw last game, the Reds did really well on the objective, but they were slightly too aggressive, I think, and that cost them the game. They died a good 20 times more than the Greens did, and that really did affect their score quite badly. So Matt's just having a stroll across the arena to make sure the players are ready. Okay, he's ready to go. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Hello, sexy banana.
What the hell? I didn't press that button. I meant to press the let's go button, but that wasn't the one. That was the wrong button. I'm terrible with sounds. Chris is much better at pressing all the sounds and doing the sound effects than I am. I'm a bit squirrel brainy on that kind of thing. I'm not used to that. So already Red's taking a strong lead on the targets there. But they have already died a couple more times than the Greens. someone's gun on the floor in the the green spawn. Not quite sure what that's all about. Down there. Shot in the bum by a little bit. What's going on in the middle? Shot right next to Matt. That's Matt's favourite spot there. Always seem to see him there. It's always a two-tone that's left on the floor, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Picked it up now. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't leave my gun lying on the floor indoors, especially in a spawn point. Not an ideal thing to do. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I've left guns in places in play before, but not ever on the floor or like in a quite a heavy traffic area. Both teams super even at the moment. It's hard to tell. Reds again falling behind on respawns. I think we do need to reshuffle some of the reds. They're just getting shot so much. I was beginning to think greens just worth pressing the spawn button, but I've been keeping an eye on them now for a couple of games, and they're all pressing the respawn button. One of the greens there. It's always fun. Got some sneakiness happening in the middle again. Shooting his own team. Oh no, shooting targets. Or he's shooting the team. Got shot in the hand by his team. Be a little bit of crossfire. Shot. He's doing quite well there. See, some of the cameras aren't quite sync with each other. So it's been something funny, but that's just purely because of cable length, I think. In an ideal world, I think they'd all be wireless, but it's quite a lot of effort. We're in a bit of an old building that's a bit tinny and metal, so Wi-Fi and stuff isn't the best. It's a bit difficult for us when those things all over the place. Respawns again, the reds are just falling behind. They're 10 different at the moment, but they're doing well on the objective. It's like a repeat of last game really, just switch sides. I don't know who we need to move over. Matt, what is running this now? He asked for a time check, but I gave him a sarcastic answer to be fair. And then he said he just repeated what I said to all the players in the arena. So, teaches me for being sarcastic. Got about 3 minutes left. Got a little while. Someone's reconstructing a gun in there. What's he doing? Basically doing that. I don't know what he's doing. Interesting. There's another two-tone on the floor in the spawn there again. You want to see? The green team under the level. Got a nice pink pistol though. Oh. I think this is why the Reds are doing so well on objectives, and maybe it's why the Greens aren't respawning so much, because they're just not out there spawning as much as the Reds. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's all sorts of factors it could be. They do seem to be grouped up in their spawn a lot more than the Reds are, though. So maybe that's something to do with it. Maybe I don't know who to switch out though, because it's difficult. We've got so many new and rental players today. It's hard to tell. Not saying that they're any worse than the normal players, but it's more difficult to sort of tell and pick them out, because they all sort of fairly similar. It's just a hoodie and a rental gun, you know. Whereas everybody else has got sort of different chest rings on and helmets and camos and things. Easier to point them out from the rest, whereas everybody's got the same gun as on the rental, so hard to tell. It's got about 1 minute left. The Reds not doing too bad this time. Spawn wise, they're not too far away from the green, so their lead in points might have been better there, but currently the Greens were in the lead, as I was saying that, on points as well, so I just don't know. For the last 30 seconds. Okay, so they won. I hate to say it, but it was the Greens again. I've got a thing against the Greens today, because they keep winning. I'm always rooting for the underdog. I don't think the Reds are doing bad. I think they're playing. I think they're doing well, but I don't know. Something about the mix of players today just isn't working for them, I think. But there we go. That is that round for you. The Reds had 48 respawns, 37 for the Greens, and I think that made the difference again, unfortunately. Only just though this time. But the Greens did hold points a lot more this time around, so I think that they sort of learnt their lesson. Maybe they listened to me. Okay, so we're going to attempt a little switch up. I'm just going to move one experienced player from both teams over. So while we do that, we're going to be on a little break. So don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly with a different game mode. Yeah, stay with us. Not sure what the next game mode is going to be yet. I'm just going to sort these guys out, switch them about, and see, go from there. So, I was talking about the Vorpal Bunny and the TM stuff we've got coming in. So, the Vorpal Bunny is a little pink limited edition TM Tokyo Marui gas blowback 1911. I think it looks quite cool, like a futuristic one. It's from some anime, I can't remember what it's from. It's from Gun Gale Online, so I don't know if you've watched that. I haven't. That's what it's from. It's a little pink pistol, it looks pretty cool. We'll get a picture of it. Yeah, my internet's not loading, but it looks really cool. It's super easy to find. Yeah, gonna be good. But yeah, so if you are just joining us, we've had a few games today. Greens seem to be the dominant team, so we're having a little switcheroo, moving a couple players across, and we're going to see how that sorts it out. As for bookings, if you want to get your chance to play in the arena, book in as soon as you can. There's not many spaces for next weekend available anymore. It is booking up. It's actually booking up as I'm sitting here as well. So there's a few in the morning on Saturday, and there's spaces in the afternoon on Sunday next weekend. Tomorrow is basically fully booked. It's going to be mental tomorrow, but it's going to make some good stream, so it's going to be good for the next game. But yeah, if you want to get booked in and your last chance to play in the arena, because unfortunately we are closing the arena on the 15th, which is sad, but make sure you get booked in. Let all your group chats know that it's the last chance to play. We have got evening game slots still as well, so there's a few of those every day next week, apart from Monday, I think. Yeah, so every day next week, apart from Monday, we've got available spaces, so if you wanted to book a weekday. We usually do the themed nights as well on Tuesday and Friday, but in the grand scheme of things, I think we'd just let everybody have a bit of fun before it's the end, I imagine. Don't quote me on that, but I think we'll do all that just to do what you want kind of thing. We wanted to get a last game in there as well, but I don't know if we're going to get a chance at the start to have a game in there. That would have been fun to stream, I think, but that's not going to happen now. I think we've got enough time, which sucks. I haven't actually played in the arena myself, and I built it. I designed it. But yeah, well, I've had to go on the targets, like running around shooting the targets, but that's all I've done. I haven't played against anyone. Yeah, sad that really. I'm getting a bit not crazy fast CQB. I'm too late. I'm a sniper at heart. I prefer long range stuff than short range. I have got like setups for indoors. Used to play indoors a lot, but I'm just I'm past that. I think now it's too much effort for me. Exhausted quite quick now. I used to run little SMGs and stuff like that, like gas blowback, MP7, MP9, those kind of things, a lot indoors. They're great. I loaded the Scorpion as well, a little tiny one. Not the Evo, but the traditional Scorpion, Tokyo Maru one. That's great fun. Love that gun. Loved it to pieces until it fell to pieces. I got a little JHK as well, a little folding gas blowback M4. That was great. Love that. That's still going actually. Use it as a little sidearm for when I'm sniping usually because it weighs nothing. The magazines weigh more than the gun does. They're great fun though. If you can get hold of one of them, they're fun. They're quite expensive for what they are, but I smile every time I hit someone with it. But yeah, as I've said many times, our arena is closing, our physical shop and cafe are also closing, but our online presence will still be around. We'll still be located in the same place. We just won't have a physical shop for you to come in and look at stuff in the shop. You can still come and look at stuff, just to ask us and we'll show you kind of thing. It's going to be that kind of thing. Online only, really, click and collect, but you can come and look at stuff if you want to have a look at things before you buy, and come down and buy some BBs. Blah blah. We still have an operating till, regular till and stuff like that as normal, so all be good. We just will be operating out of our warehouse rather than our shop, which is a bit of downsizing, but life goes on basically. We're not going anywhere, so don't worry, you'll still see us around. Probably see some of us, the guys that work in the shop at games a lot more as well, which is good. We won't be working in the shop. Obviously it's a shop, we won't be here. So we'll be able to play games, which will be good. Looking forward to that. Didn't get to play much last year at all. I think I played twice. I played on the 27th, a few weeks ago. And then I can't remember the last time I played. But before that, I can't remember. It was ages ago. We're both at the same place, I think. I can't remember when. Oh well. Oh no, I played the dog tag as well. I played a few times last year, yeah, not many though. Hopefully get to doing that again though, at least once a month. There was a few events I wanted to go to, but there's a lot of places like shutting doors, unfortunately. It's just the way stuff's going. The bigger sites are gonna pull through, I think, and be fine. The ones that pull like 100 to 200 players are gonna be just fine. But keep an eye on your smaller places because they will be struggling. Okay, so I was just discussing with Matt what game it is to play there. Sorry, bear with us 1 sec. I just need to get the picture of the lighting up. It's on the side of the computer, and we've shifted all the desk around, and now it's over there and I can't see it, so I took a picture of it on my phone. It's got all the list of what is what. A load of big lighting desk there, DMX lighting desk, and it changes all the colours in the arena. But it's not labelled, it's just numbered. So we've got labels on the side of our computer of what button does what. But my eyes don't stretch around corners, unfortunately. I wish they did. So, I think we're going to do an attack and defend. I think that was the... Yeah, that is what we're going to do. When we get a bit closer to that, I'll bring up the slide, but this is a really cool game. It's like a time-based game. Why have I gone all blurry? Internet's fine, isn't it? I don't know. Might just be Twitch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just waiting on players, basically. Matt's just gathering them, trying to get them moving, get them in the arena. This is the hardest bit, getting the players to get ready and get in there. We've got one in the arena so far. So, let's get the slide up for this. So, attack and defend. This is a really fun game. It's my favourite game we play in the arena. It's a time-based game. Basically, slide. So, all the targets will be lit up in the arena. They will be red. The attacking team, which will be the red team for this round, needs to take out all the targets as quickly as they can. The defenders need to try and stop them from doing that, and try and slow the attackers from advancing, try to slow them down. Basically, the attacking team has unlimited lives and the defending team will only have 3 lives each. Each team will get a chance to attack and the quickest time wins. So the reason we do the lives is because otherwise the round can just go on for 10 minutes and it's pretty boring otherwise, because one team's really good at defending. We want to give the attacking team the chance to complete their round, so we put a limit on the defending lives. So Reds will be attacking. We'll see how fast they go. They will have unlimited lives. All the players are in the arena. Let's get this moving. Oh, that's the... Why is that got... Come on. There we go. I didn't press that button. Interesting. Okay, so this here. This is the red team, and this is the green team. So that's just explaining to them about their lives. So they've got 3 lives each. I think they'll just stand in their spawn when they're done. And then Matt's making his way across now to these guys. So the red team. They're all ready to go. These guys got unlimited lives. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can't see it. It's right underneath the logo. Guy's got a ball pup. I like ball pups. Don't know what it is. It's cool though. I'll ask him afterwards. Yeah, this will be really cool. So Reds are attacking, so the whole arena is currently red. We've got a green player randomly wandering around. I'm not sure what he's doing. Get it out. And here we go. So they've already done 14 targets. Jeez, I blinked and that was done. That was very quick. Don't usually see that until about the 30-second mark, to be fair. That's where it starts to slow down though, when you get to about 15, because the last 4 or 5 targets are quite difficult to get, because they will tend to be closer to the green team spawn, or the defending team spawn. 16 now. Only 4 more to find. The fastest times we've had have been like 29 seconds and stuff like that. It's super fast. This is anything we say like under 2 minutes is really, really quick. Generally, most people get like 3 minutes and stuff like that. That's like a generic, not generic, but you know, like a general an average time for most people. Still quick though, considering this game can go on for 10 minutes. Sub 5 minutes is quick. Some of these spots are quite dependable when you've got 14 people, and so you've got some players in there today that are, some of them are quite good, some of them are newer players, but all the players seem to be pretty decent. There's 3 targets left to get now, and yeah, they are all around the spawn area. You can actually see one on this camera here. There we go. So it is this red light here. There you go. Oh, there's someone got it. Someone snuck in and they shot that. The other ones are in the corners, I think. 2 left. So yeah, they will be corner targets. Yeah, the entrance one. They're both in the same part of the arena. They're just quite a defensible area. You can see the light from it. In fact, they could shoot that. They just get into this sort of angle from here, get it through, because it's probably around here. It's right there. There's one of them. I think the other one. Oh, they got that one. There we go. So there's one left, and I believe it's in this corner on the bottom here. I think it's this one. Few green players out, just standing in the spawn there. Red's doing exceedingly well here. 1 target left, and they haven't hit 4 minutes yet. Still a fast time, especially for some newer players. Player about to get the last target. Oh, he didn't get it. There we go, they got it. I thought he might have got it. But that was 3 minutes 54, so that was the Reds. 354.38. So let's see how fast the greens will do it. We'll leave the cameras on. I think they're just going to switch sides. Waiting on the restart. So this is the green attacking, so that is so we'll see how fast these guys can do it. Matt's just explaining, I think, the unlimited lives to the attacking team, because they were defending, obviously. Here we go. That was a slow start. One of them's left their gun on the floor. That's not what you want to do. You're attacking. Surely you want to remember your gun. So 14 in a minute and 10. Probably a little bit faster than that, but that's where they're at currently. Oh, 17 suddenly. There, where did that come from? 18, 19, one more. Where's this last target? It's going to be a fast one, this one. It depends on how well the Reds defend this last target, though. If they all get in position, they can defend it. They've just got to figure out where he is. That's the thing. I think it is that one in the bottom corner. So we're just over 2 minutes. Still one target left to get. Just one target left, one target. There's a player who's hurt their finger, I think. Just been shot in the finger, but I think it's bleeding a little bit, so they're going to head out. Still one target left. I mean, it's getting close to the same time as the other team now, so I mean, they started off well, these guys, but they might potentially be closer than you think. Always recommend you wear gloves as well, especially if you're playing indoors. Getting shot in the fingers from personal experience sucks. I hate it. They have actually crossed over the time, so the Reds have won this. That's good. 4 minutes 20 seconds now. Yeah, seems to be going well. One target still. Come on, guys. Starting to get into the slower territory now. Start taking the mickey out of it. They are down a player, to be fair. bastard. Lots of hand shots. People will be doing their fingers in the arena today. We're over the 5-minute mark, whereas we'll start to see some of the slower times. Still one target left. Will they ever actually get this target? Who knows? We've got some epic music on. Come on. Doesn't appear to be happening. The Reds are doing really well defending this. I think there's only a couple of them left though. 3 Reds are out of lives. I think there's 3 anyway. Raising his gun with his chest. Obviously, if you fired a real gun, wouldn't recommend doing that. Break all your ribs. Guns in your shoulders, not in your chest. It's another red player down. No, maybe not. No, he's going back out. He's definitely out now, I think. 6 minutes 45 now. There's a green player out for some reason. Maybe he's out of ammo. Hey, there we go. Cool, that was a slow one. 6 minutes 59, almost 7 minutes that took him. I'll take this out of him now. That's 6 minutes 59 seconds, 0.795. So well done, Reds. It was a red win. Yeah, well done, Reds. You've won a couple of games now, I believe. Or is that your first one? I can't remember. Who's keeping track anyway? Okay, so well done to the red team there, winning the game. We'll be back shortly after these adverts. But I'll still be here, still chat to me. Don't know what we're going to do next. I will question Matt. We shall see. Bear with me. Okay, so we're going to do a capture the flag, so I'm going to grab a piece of paper. I've grabbed some pieces of paper. No, that's not a pen. Hang on. have acquired Matt's pen, and this is Matt's pen because I don't know if you're going to be able to see what that says. Of course, it's backwards. It says, "I wish I could swear word spell." Matt's not very good with spelling sometimes. Or uses the wrong words, but spells it correctly. It's funny. We're going to do capture the flag next. I can't remember if I said that. Good fun game this. It's dropped some great on the floor. Basically, it's a game that consists of really quick rounds. I'll explain it a lot better when we get to it. But basically, each player will have one life each for each round. Then the team will either win. A team will either win by capturing the flag, or taking out all of the team or the opposite team players, basically. So it's a little bit more complex than that. There's other things that are involved, but I'll tell you a bit more about it when we get closer to it. There's a couple different ways we usually do the scoring. It's sometimes best of 3 or it's first of 3. We usually do. So we'll get to that when we'll come to that bridge when we get there. Okay, so players are already in the arena, which is quite amazing. I didn't expect that to be so quick. So, capture the flag. Got side to back here. Okay, so capture the flag. Each player has 1 life per round. Teams win by taking the flag from the center of the arena and escorting it back to the opposing team's spawn. However, teams can also win by taking out all of the lives of the opposing team. So it's quite a cool thing. We do it by rounds. I think we're going to do... we can do first to 3, I think. I'll talk to Matt. We'll see what we want to do. Give me one moment. Okay, so we are going to do first to 3 points. Each round is 8 points. So the red team win the 3 rounds by either capturing the flag or taking out the players. They get 1 point basically. So the first team to get 3 is the winning team. Can go on for a potential of quite a few rounds. I think I can't remember the exact amount, but it can potentially go on quite far. So this is good fun. If obviously one team get 2 points, the other team get 2 points, there'll be a deciding round at the end there. Yeah, it's just versus 3. Super simple. I'll get the cameras switched over. One. Pressing all the wrong button. That's great. There we go. Okay, so right. I think Matt's in. Yeah. Okay. I just couldn't see him. There he is. So Matt's just making sure all the players are ready to go. When players are shot, they will go back to their spawn and try and stand out of the way, because obviously if their team captures the flag, they do need to take it to the spawn point of the opposing team. So there's little areas we have marked out over in these 2 corners where we would prefer the players to get the flag, but in that general area where the spawn is fine as well. For this mode, it's not super competitive, but we do run this as a tournament thing usually, and it can be really competitive. But yeah. There we go. There's no, the only reason we use the scoreboard for this is just the timer. These rounds are 5 minutes, so we get to 5 minutes of the game basically. Yeah, you'll see players press the respawn button. We don't really need to. It can, I mean, it does help because it does, like, we keep track of one. So you can see there 3 green players are out. 4 now, and that guy didn't press the button. So, you know. Oh, he's pressed it now. There we go. 4 players out. But there's the red player didn't press it. So that's out the window. There's 5 reds out already. Only there's 3 left on each of them now. Sorry, greens, not reds. 5 greens out already. What colour is that? Red are trying to take the flag. He is taking the flag, but he is taking it back to his spawn. Okay, yeah, so a red player had grabbed the flag, ran back to his spawn thinking he'd won the game, but no, he didn't miss him. He's taken the opposite opponent. What you can do, there is only one green left. So that is actually all of the green players down. That is a red win for round 1. So yeah, reds win round 1. Switch sides now. Got that basically one of the players is missing. Okay, so basically the green team was down a player. We're going to get one of the players to respawn twice, so they act as just that because they've got the 7 lives that the red team also have. So yeah. Scratch that, Reds do not have any points. It's just going to start again, basically. Just to make sure it's fair, because otherwise the Reds have got a better chance than the Greens do there. They've got some waving players there. Let me have to wave back. And Matt's just explaining to the Reds that one of the green players will be respawning twice, so don't call anyone a cheater, basically. We've had that before. People don't listen, and yeah, there's arguments that don't need to be had. Usually resolved, though, quite quickly when they realise they're being silly. There we go. Wrong button again, I apologise. My aim is so good. So one of the players is down in the greens. Oh, he's the respawning player, so there we go. The Reds have actually taken the flag. Not quite sure how that's actually happened. And the green player with 2 lives is down again. And he's remembered only 1 respawn. No, 2 respawns. Good. So the Reds are just trying to find a way to get over to the green spawn, I believe, or they're going to just hold it out. It is a tactic, just grabbing the flag and defending it, taking out the greens as they come for you. Or the other team that doesn't have the flag, actually. It's a bit of a nasty tactic, but it does work. That is a red win. Cool. So back to how we were. Red win. Cool. So we're going to restart. Might be round 2. So Reds have won round 1. Player putting the flag back for us. That's good. Just chuck it on the floor. Nice. So just waiting on, there's a player just reloading. Oh, someone's in the door.
drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze.
It's always players we're waiting on. They only had shot enough times to respawn once. You'd think you'd have enough ammo. Screens have changed up who's respawning twice. So, I think we're
I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage as they sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong.
Just players just asking Matt questions, I think. The Greens taking a bit of a hiding in their spawn tactic, I think, there. Just gonna play the run. Taking the flag just yet. Couple green players down, couple red players down, 3 red players down actually. So green's doing well. There's another green player down, so just as even. There's 4 on each team down. Green's actually working together there, trying to sneak up, while one of their guys ran around the corner and he got shot. They'd worked together, communicated a little bit there. He could have pushed up while they grabbed the flag, I think, and it would have been a good distraction. Alright, taking the flag. That is a red win. That is another red win. So we're going to switch around again. Okay, so if the Reds win this one, that is game over. We're going to be rooting for the Greens this time, but I was rooting for the Reds earlier, so maybe this is the comeback. We did switch a couple of players around, but yeah. So if the Reds win this last round, like I said, they will win the flag. So we want the greens to win, so we get more games. That's what we want. I don't know what Matt is explaining to his team both times. Surely they understand by now. Cool, here we go. So we've got there's 2 reds down, 1 green down so far. Oh, there you go, a couple more greens in the respawn there. No one's taken the flag yet, as you can see in the centre of the arena there. Hanging around. A lot of these games, I think all of these, oh cheers, just sunk. I think all of these games today have been won by kills. No one's actually captured the flag yet. The red team grabbed the flag, ran it around the arena, put it back in their own spawn at one point, which was an interesting one. I think that's 4 reds, 3 greens, potentially 4 greens because one of them is doing 2 lives. So, someone's touched the flag. Someone grabbed it. There we go. We've got a player. A red player there taking the flag, running off. Where's he gone? Coming around into the, there we go, that is a red win. Red win. Well done, Reds. That is a red win overall as well. So, sorry Greens, but it doesn't look like that's your kind of game. But you have been winning all morning, so that time. So, well done to the red team there. Couple wins back to back. Nice little comeback from earlier today in the stream where you were getting slaughtered. So hopefully that's redeemed yourself now. I think it's you were keeping track of games here even, so that's good. On side. Okay, so we'll be back with another game mode. In a few minutes time. Play with us, a few minutes, and we'll be back. I'm going to converse with Matt, see what we're going to get. I have a feeling some of the players might be having a little break. I'm not sure though, obviously, what I'm going to do. Some of them popped outside of the safe zone. Okay, so I will be right back momentarily. Some of the players are just going into the shop to get drinks and reload and stuff like that. We'll decide what we're going to do when we're back. But I will be back momentarily as well. So if you've got any questions or anything, pop them in the chat. I'll try and answer them as soon as I'm back. It won't be too long. Only be a couple of minutes. Okay, I am back. Some players are still downstairs in the shop, so we're still waiting on them. I'm sure they probably hear me now, actually. Let Matt know that I am back. The radio, in fact, no, he doesn't. So, we're still waiting on players, basically, so a few minutes. Let's talk about bookings again. So, if you do want to book in, because as some of you may have heard, we are closing the Killhouse, unfortunately. Due to unforeseen circumstances, that is just the way it's gone. We are running up until the 15th of January, so you've got until next weekend. So next Sunday is our last day, which sucks, but it is what it is, unfortunately. If you want to play in the Killhouse and haven't had the chance yet, or you want to get a few games in before we're gone, we're open all week. So all weekdays, apart from Monday. There's slots every day this week, apart from Monday. So if you wanted to book in then, the weekend is booking up very quickly. Tomorrow is pretty full, I think. And then Saturday next week, there are still spaces. There's a few afternoon ones, and there's a bunch of morning spaces still. But they are booking up quick. since I've been on stream, I think people have booked in, so it is filling up. And Sunday, there are no morning spaces available, I'm afraid, but the afternoon, there's plenty, so... Okay, sorry about that. Let's just talk about that. So, right. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Sunday afternoon on the 15th, there are still slots then, but the morning is booked. So if you wanted to play, get booked in as soon as you can, because you will miss out otherwise. The whole week there are some spaces, but there's people booking up already. I was just there. There's Wednesday's got some bookings that have just arrived. I believe the other days too. Yep. So yeah, you need to you want to get a game in, do it quick, or you won't get a chance to, unfortunately. And this is a really fun arena to play in. Well, I've been told. But yeah, that's the way it's gone, unfortunately. Thank you for the follow there. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce your name, I'm afraid. Thank you for the follows, guys. I've missed them. I just haven't seen them. Apologies for not calling anything out. I didn't notice. But yeah, thank you, guys. We won't be here too long. Hopefully we'll get back into games shortly, and I believe we're doing a tug of war kind of thing. The marshal is downstairs tonight, so we'll still be a few minutes. Okay, so Matt is getting players ready. We're going to be doing a team domination, like a tug of war. It's a pretty strange game, but it's good fun. Basically, you want to find the targets in the arena that are your team's colour. You want to keep shooting those targets because you own those targets, and you want to shoot as many as you can, as fast as you can. Basically, the more one team shoots, the more their score will go up, and the other one does it. You take points off each other. So whoever has the most points at the end of the tug of war is the winning team. There is another sort of factor in this as well. If one team shoots 10 targets in quick succession without the other team shooting any of their targets, they will win the game. But that hasn't ever happened because it's very hard to do that unless you're very coordinated, especially with so many players in there. It's not going to happen realistically. But it's really good. It's a really good fun game. The numbers go crazy. It's really hard to sort of see who's going to win, and it can all suddenly change in the last second if one team gives up. That does happen quite a lot. We'll see what happens. Looking very green. I don't know if that's just my eyes. There's all these lights blinding me, but yeah. Just doing a quick test to see which score to ignore that game start. That is just going to go as the score for me. Or not, apparently. Sorry about the delay, I'm just trying to get hold of the map. Be ignoring me currently. So this is Team Domination. Let's see if this description is actually correct. So this is basically like a tug of war. The one target will be, well, the targets will be all lit up for the team. Sorry, for both teams. They'll want to shoot their own colour target. So if you're green, you shoot green. If you're red, you shoot red. And it's like a tug of war. It's pretty simple. It looks complicated, but it's not actually that bad. So essentially, the points will fluctuate. It'll be easy to explain as it goes. You'll see it happen in real time. But as one team shoots a target becomes available to shoot the other team, and they take them and pull them away. So they take points off each other. So you see they're going up and down. It's because they're shooting targets at the same time, essentially. If one team at the end of the game has more points, that means like essentially they've taken more of the rope, I guess, and then they've won the game. So it's tug of war. There is a sort of mechanic where if one team shoots 10 targets all at once, well, all in quick succession, without the other team shooting any targets at all, that means that that team will win the game. The team that shoots all the targets will win the game. That's very hard to do. We've never actually seen it happen. It's just what the instructions have told us that can happen, so we don't even know if it's possible, to be honest. But apparently that's a thing. We've never seen it happen. So maybe we'll see that happen today. I doubt it, but we'll see. I'm usually wrong though, so maybe me saying that means that it's going to happen. Who knows? At the moment, the greens are pulling the points over to them a little bit more than the reds are. Not much shooting actually going on though. Quite fairly quiet. I don't know why I keep looking at a tablet. I've got the score on the screen here. It's just easy to look at. I don't know if any of you have seen our stream chat we've got in here, but it's really cool. Our mixing desk over there, or a lighting desk over there, stream deck here with all the controls for the stream. Then we've got the game control for the arena, which is just next to that, next to the stream deck. And then over this side, we've got our mixing desk, which is the Go XLR, keyboard, speakers, blah blah blah. Then I've got 3 monitors, some varying ones for cameras, and then we've got the Streamlabs in the middle here, and then I've got the screen for extra bits like the booking system and reviews and stuff like that. Show you guys. It's really cool. It's a cool setup. It's such a shame that it won't be in here for much longer, but it is what it is. We've all had fun while we've been here. I hope that the players that have played here have had fun as well. Shame, we put a lot of effort into this arena, and it's a shame it's going to go. A lot of hours of hard work, rushing to get it finished as well. We'd set an opening date, and what a waste of time! No, it wasn't a waste of time. It was all good fun. It was all a good experience. We've all learned things from it. It's cool. There's a lot of complexities to this whole setup, like network. We've got how to manage network systems and stuff like that. All these cameras are network. They're all on like a massive network, like a full dream machine, huge network box. It's really cool. Chris knows more on that side than I do. I've watched him do things. I kind of get it a little bit, but not too much. I'd like to learn it and look into that more. But we've all run out of time, unfortunately. I just threw something at Matt there. Green's definitely dominating this game. 10. rental guns is something we will be releasing we'll be getting rid of, obviously. So we do have all of those up for sale. If you're interested in cheap gun, some of them they're all in varying conditions. Some of them we've had for a long time and have had repairs. Some of them are very new and have hardly been used. It is first comes first serve, and it's a bit of almost like a lucky dip, but they're all very cheap. I think they're like about half price of what they retail at. It's good. They're the Balkan ASLs as well. So we've got two types. We've got kilos of whiskies. The whiskies are the slightly better ones. They're running here just under 200, that's what you think normally. We've got them up for 100, I believe. And then the kilos, which are the smaller ones. They're the model down, so they're not as good, but they're a smaller one. They're £80 each, and like I said, varying qualities and stuff like that. Yeah, they're good, decent guns. They've lasted us a long time. We have repaired a few of them. I don't think we've decommissioned any. I think they've all just been fixed, and we've just kept them going with minimal repair and stuff like that. Some of them are definitely a lot happier than other ones, but yes, they've done us well, and we'll be selling them all off, along with some pistols as well. We've got rental pistols. They've been used and abused, some of them more so than others. Again, varying conditions. They're about 50 quid each, I think, so they're nice and cheap. Come with a hard case and a mag. So yeah, if you want to get some cheap stuff, or if you're looking for like a project gun or something like that, a rental, an ex-rental is always a good one to pick up. Get them fairly cheap, and you can do some work to it, turn them into some sort of monster or something like that. Why not? I mean, I'd pay 80 quid for just a complete gearbox to drop into some sort of body, to be honest, but yeah, got those for sale. We're going to have lots of other bits, like I think the target system, I believe. I don't know what's going on with that, but I think that's going to be going up for sale shortly, which is a cool thing. It's not going to be cheap though, because it is it's a fancy bit of kit. But if you've got money and you want to set it up in your garage for target shooting, or your back garden or something like that, you totally can. They're really cool. You can weatherproof them quite easily. I've seen people set them up outside on stands, like lighting stands, like these lights are on. Not that you can see the lights, but they are there. Or like big microphone stands, you can screw them to them. They're cool. They all operate from a tablet, so a really cool app. Takes some setting up sometimes, but they're fairly easy to work. There's lots of game modes you can do on as well, so obviously we use them in our arena, and we haven't even touched the top of the tip of the iceberg with all the stuff we could do with them. There's all sorts. Haven't had the time to sort of look right into it, really. I think it's quite clear the greens are probably going to win. About a minute left. 1 minute left, Matt. 1 minute left. So what's happening, where the reds aren't shooting targets enough, the greens have rarely got any to shoot, but it means that the greens are sitting at their full 10 points, while the reds just not earning any points. Occasionally shooting a few, but not enough. About 20 seconds. There we go, the last few seconds of the game. And that is game over. So that was a green win. No, it wasn't. It was a red win. The red took it right at the end. What the hell? Well done, red team. Jeez. So that's the sort of thing. That's what can happen in this game mode. If they just suddenly take a flurry and just shoot some targets. The greens, I think, were like, ah, yeah, we've won this, but they didn't. They got smashed at the end. So they let their guard down. And that's the kind of that's what I like. It's quite cool. You've got to really stay on it. Respawn wise, the greens got smashed as well. I think the reds weren't respawning as much, but that really paid off at the end there for the reds. They did that last push and they got some points. So well done, reds. I think we're gonna have a quick break and then we'll be in for another game. Hopefully a quick one, quick reset and reload. So that was interesting. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, so we're going to switch sides and then it's the same again. I think one of the players just said, oh, well, what? I was shooting the green targets and he was on the red team. So, I don't know what to say. Well, he won still, so yes, that's the tactic. Oh dear. So with I hate this chair. Paddles to make it up and down are so low, I just kick them in the back of my foot. It's my fault for being such a fidget. And then I'll just cut that. It scares me every time. So, like I said, players are just reloading. We'll do that shortly. We've got a fun day tomorrow though, it's going to be very busy. We're going to be pulling our hair out, I think. But it should be fun for you guys if you're watching on the stream. We'll have non-stop games. Yeah, loads and loads of stuff going on. Got a silly amount of players tonight. Let me have a look. 14th today, is it? No, it's not. It's 7th today. That's 24 players right there. We're cool. What I counted stupid amount more. I was like, what? Oh dear. So yeah, it'll be a good day tomorrow. Annoyingly, it's there's still a few like 3 spaces in the morning. 21 in the morning, which is really annoying. The uneven amount of people. So, sorry, bear with me one moment. I'm just looking at looking for tomorrow. Get it in my head who paid what. It appears to be raining very hard. Buildings falling apart. Right. Apologies, you're in there. Bear with me one moment. It appears to suddenly be raining at that. Oh yeah. Very moist later on. Nice and dry in here though. I think we're just waiting on players, so let's switch the cameras over there. Now we're waiting on the marshal. Okay, so this game, if you didn't see it, the previous one, is a tug of war. This is team domination. And we're just starting now. Hang on, the tablet's doing something weird. Okay, there we go.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this is a tug of war, basically. It's team domination. The aim of the game is to run around, find your team's targets. So if you're on the green, it'll be the green targets, red, red. Easy enough. And you want to shoot those as much as you can. The idea, as you can see down here, is to get this number, which is the amount of points that you're scoring, up to a higher point than the other team. At any point that can change, because as you shoot a target, one will become available to shoot for the other team. So it's like a trade-off kind of thing. So you get a point, they get a target. The idea is just like tug of war, so the more points you get, the lower their score will go, but the higher yours will go. So you want to put each other's score up and down, and the team at the end of the game to have the highest score is the winning team. There are some sort of stalemate things that happen in this, where one team will completely dominate, shoot all of their targets out, and the other team will stop shooting their targets, making the opposing targets unavailable because there's none to shoot. Because they haven't enabled any for the other team, but that just ruins the sort of not ruins, but it stops the team that aren't shooting their targets to getting any points. So the team that have shot all of their targets will have their maximum amount of points they can get. So they'll easily secure the win there. There's another mechanic that is very rare. We've never seen happen. But it's if one team shoots all 10 of their targets out in quick succession without any interruptions, so without the team shooting any of their targets, they will automatically win the game. It's never happened. I've never seen it. So it's a very rare thing, I think. Very hard to do, especially when you've got more players in the arena, like with 4 teams today. So at the moment, respawns are super even, and targets are flipping up and down, but fairly even, so it's hard to see. I think respawns do have an effect in this as well, but it is mainly the team that have the most points at the end, is the winning team. The Reds won last game, even though at the end they had the exact same amount of targets each. They had 5 targets each. The Reds had a lot less respawns than the Greens did. The Greens got smashed, so I think that in that case the Reds won because they had the less respawns. But the whole game the Greens were winning. They had dominated all of the targets. The Reds had 10 targets up to shoot, but they just stopped shooting targets for some reason. Seems to be that, like, the first few minutes everybody's shooting targets, but there's always a team that just stops, forgets that that's the objective. I've seen several players walk past their own colour targets multiple times. When I play this, if I can, I always, well, I haven't played this, but if I played this, if I can, I would shoot all the targets I walk past. Right, I've seen 2 red players walk past 2 red targets straight away there. You'd shoot them, wouldn't you? You want points for your team. But the Reds are, well, they were in the league. Speaking changes. Half 5 already, geez. We're almost at 5 minutes now. There's 5 minutes left. Added some better songs to the playlist, haven't we? Reds appear to be in the lead. We'll see if they can hold that lead. Respawns, they're doing fairly well as well. They've got 25. T3s have got 34, so 35 now. They're not too different from respawns, but the points, the Reds, from what I've seen, have been holding the lead a bit more than the Greens have there. But that can all change, like it did last round. The Reds suddenly took a lead and won. The Greens sort of, the Reds have definitely woken up a bit this round. Definitely shooting more targets than they were. Just about a minute and a half left, almost. Let's have a look at Matt. What's Matt doing in the middle of the arena? There's two people hiding in the shadows. That rope there is our capture the flag hanger. We put the flag on there. Reds have smashed suddenly. It's taken all the points. I don't know what the Greens are doing. Not a lot. There's targets for him to shoot. I can see him. They're just not shooting them. One minute left now, 1 minute left. So we just heard that, 1 minute left. Red's still got the lead currently, but will the Greens suddenly get angry and shoot all the points? Player is just mooching about in the spawn there, I'm not sure what he's doing. Run out of that one, I imagine. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Matt, 30 seconds. By the time I told him, it's usually about 10 seconds difference in time. It gives me a bit of a delay. Yeah, and the Reds win. Well done, the red team. They managed to hold the points there. Well done to them. I think we've got enough time for quick. Yeah, we do for another game. If they're super quick, I'll ask Matt to see what's going on. 1 minute. just going to find out if we've got enough time to do one more. Waiting on that really. It looks like it's a go. Most players still had ammo, one or two that didn't, so that's good. I've never understood that though. I usually have enough ammo on me to last me a whole day. 10 minutes. I suppose I better. I suppose you just shoot. Respawning a lot more, it's a lot quicker. Who knows? So far, one player is ready. 2 players now, or 3? Yeah, there we go. The ball started rolling. It hasn't told me what we're going to be playing, but I'm assuming it's a team deathmatch or a 2-shooter. Give me one moment. So yeah, it's going to be a quick team deathmatch, which is super simple, so I'll explain that quick. This will be the last game of the evening, so thank you for watching. But yeah, so both teams have unlimited lives. This is a straight up shoot 'em up, so you're just shooting each other. The respawn buttons will count the total kills for the opposite team, basically. So the team with the least amount of respawns is the winning team. So yeah, super simple. Whoever has the lowest number of respawns is the winner. Really, really simple. Been the main factor of the day. Respawns has changed the outcome of a lot of games. I'll switch it over to the arena cams. We are waiting for a few more players who are still reloading. Most of them are ready though, which is good. Nice fast turnaround. Well done, guys. Come on, guys.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Pressed the wrong button, but it was funny. Oh my god, we're ready. There we go.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
People shooting targets. Don't need to in this one. We're just doing team deathmatch. So the bit that we're looking at are the spawns just at the bottom here. On this bottom line. What we want to pay attention to. Oh, Just lost my radio again then. Shot there. I don't know if it picked up on the mic, but it was ricocheting off the door to the office. Scary. They can't get in here though, it's very, very padlocked. There is a lot of marks on the wall though, where this office used to be part of the arena, our old layout. There's a lot of it, it's taken a bit of a battery. At least. So the Reds are in the lead, 10. Only 10 respawns, and the Greens have got 18. So being alright there. One's definitely slowed down. I think all the players are worn out. We've worn them out today, which is what we want to do. Tomorrow we've got lots of players in. It's going to be a lot of fun. 24 players tomorrow. In the afternoon, 21 in the morning. So it's going to be a good day. Lots of games, back to back to back to back to back. Nice rotation. Hopefully, we'll try to change the game up as much as we can. It is harder to do that when we are doing back-to-back, because obviously we want to try and keep games rolling as fast as we can. And we should have enough time to explain tomorrow, because we've got 2 marshals in there explaining things. So, because Dan's going to be with us as well. He is playing, but he'll be another voice for Matt, which will be good. Help Matt with the of all that stuff. The main thing, the hardest bit, is squeezing people in the safe zone. People like to spread all their stuff everywhere, put their pops on the table. You don't need to do that. Get your guns out, get your BBs out, there you go. I'm one of the people that does bring a lot of stuff though, but I do try and get my stuff out. And then I've got a box now where I can put my gun on the top of the box. It's only like this big, quite a good little box. It doesn't take any table space up there. It's the equivalent of me just putting my gun on the table. And then I just put my case away, which is I just put it back in the car. So fairly even still. Green slightly behind a little bit, but only by 4 respawns. We're cutting it close on time. So squeeze as much out of the day as we can. So we've got about 10 respawn difference now. Greens have fallen behind with 42, which it was the opposite way around at the beginning of the day. So it's good that the Reds have made a comeback on the later end of the day. The Greens have obviously run out of steam, I think. We did a little bit of changing around. We only changed 2 players, like 1 from each team around. So I don't think that's made loads of difference. But yeah, seems to be even Stevens still, which is good. 7 minutes in with 3 minutes to remain. Coming up to the last couple minutes of the game now. Well, we're in the last couple minutes of the game. The Reds currently in the lead. They're going to be the winners. I don't think we've got an overall winner tonight, though. I think this will make it draw. The amount of games we've done. I might be wrong. I mean, you're welcome to go back over the VOD. Obviously, you can watch back of this whole stream and to any players. Playing at the moment, so they can't hear me, so scratch that. If you want to watch yourself on here, obviously, when you're planning to come and play, you totally can. You can just go onto our Twitch channel and have a look. All the videos are there. Well, feel free to clip moments, funny things, all sorts of bits and bobs. .30 seconds left. .30 seconds, Matt. 30.